Hi, I'm Carrie and I'm going to be giving my speech on ineffective communication with troubled teens. I choose to discuss talking about troubled teens because I grew up in and out of youth homes and foster homes and juvenile detention. I took in 2 children that their mother had passed away, and I simply have a heart in helping children, especially troubled children, and I choose to do my major in human services. I will be defining what is a troubled teen, what is communication in general, what is ineffective communication, and how troubled teens communicate. What is a troubled teen? Troubled teen can be anybody from somebody who has low grades in school, turning to substance abuse, acting out just to get attention, whether it's good or bad, withdrawal from friends and family, promiscuity, defying authority, changes in behavior for the worse, self-destructive behavior, and according to Jamie Jones in Teen Talk, half of all teens come from divorced families. 1 in every 5 live in poverty, and 1 in every 6 suffer depression. 35% of all teenagers, of girls, will end up pregnant by the time they're 20. And many teens use cigarettes, alcohol, and drugs simply just to fit in. What is communication? Communication is a transactional process by which people interacting in a particular context, negotiating the meanings of verbal and nonverbal signs in order to achieve an understanding, such as a written book, verbal words, nonverbals, eye contact, verbal words, conversation, and written words such as Facebook. What is ineffective communication? And effective communication is poor communication. We are not sending and receiving the message clearly, and therefore it causes for a misunderstanding. How do troubled teens communicate? Well, they communicate in all kinds of ways, through their attitude, facial expressions, rolling their eyes, sighs of contempt, just what they wear, actions, fighting, and who they're around shows, who they hang with shows a lot of, communication. Why are we not picking up on their signs? Simply because we're biased ourselves. We're not open enough. We're uneducated. We replace communication with money or material items, just to simply keep them happy and keep them out of our hair. We're often too busy at times, and we're too busy in our own lives that we're not seeing their signs. A pilot study was done by Helen W. Wilson and Jerry Donnenberger on quality of parent communication about sex and its relationship to risky behavior among youth. In a recent study, they investigated the relationship between communication of parents and about sex and sexual risk-taking. Teens reported that the frequency of talks from parents and the quality of discussion quoted by the researchers. The results that basically the more time and effort parents put into actually spending with their children and going into detail, is they were less likely to become engaged in all this behavior. I know that we as parents and authority figures are often busy, and kids are growing up and redefining themselves every day. Statistics show many teens are troubled, and statistics show that talking with our teens, the more effectively we can guide them much better. We need to pay attention to their nonverbals and not just listen to what they're saying, because not every time what they're saying is true. I hope to make a difference by helping troubled teens and troubled children just by simply picking up on their nonverbal and verbal signs.